Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, it is surprising that the Kenya Kwanza government has used the whole day responding to one man, Raila Amolo Odinga. If you listen to the speech from Rigathi Gachagua has spent the whole day in the church reacting to Raila Odinga. He's telling President William Ruto not to involve in handshake with Raila Amolo Odinga. I don't know why Gachagua is so much worried and panicked that William Ruto can go to a handshake with Raila Odinga. So he's pleading with the president, don't bring Raila to our government, as if Raila had asked. Kimani Chungwa, surprisingly, he is treating Kenyans like they are stupid. Ichungwa is praising the Hustlers Fund, something that has no meaning in the current economy we are having in this country, 500 shillings. This is what he's saying. President Ruto, when you told me that over 8 million Kenyans have registered for the Hustlers Fund, that is the testament that Kenyans were eager, focused, and known what they want out of their government. They don't want to be derailed by political rallies and protest. Anasema 8 million people have registered for Hustlers Fund, as if these people have registered to get money and do business. They are all aware that people are registering to get 500 shillings and buy food. Kenyans are not stupid. But now Ruto is here, and this is what he's saying. These people have seen that the Hustler Fund is on, fertilizer is available, and affordable housing has begun. They now see Kenya will change, and what they are used to will stall. This time round, they will know that they do not know. Watajua hawajui. President Ruto is talking about Hustlers Fund. If I ask, is Hustlers Fund a successful project in this country? The answer is a big no. You talk about fertilizer. Is fertilizer a successful project in this country? In fact, fertilizer, it was a fraud. Because fertilizer came in this country kama msaada from Russia. But what they did, they decided to sell that fertilizer to the farmer. The price they gave that fertilizer in the name of subsidy. Actually, it was not a subsidy. They doubled the price. What Uhuru gave before he left the government in April was cheaper to what Ruto gave. So where was the subsidy? He's simply lying to Kenyans. If we talk about the issue of affordable housing, Ruto is yet to start any project to do with the house. Whatever he was launching, it was what was done by the immediate retired President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. We are yet to see his project. The first project we have seen, it is Hustlers Fund. And Hustlers Fund is a fraud. They are not telling us where they are saving the 5% they are taking from that money. Who is taking that money? But now, Raila Odinga, this is what he's saying. He's responding to these people to tell them that we are serious and we are calling for public participation. And it's like Raila is moving on to do what he said going forward. This is what he said. We know what they did, how they did it, and who helped them do it. We shall reveal all that shortly. Our meeting is coming Wednesday. We'll proceed as planned. Tukutane Kamkunji, asanteni Utawala. It was somewhere in Utawala speaking to the residents. Now, Ruto has also responded to that. He's telling Raila Amolo Odinga that I'm also ready for you. And this is what Ruto is saying. Nimeuliza Professor Kindiki aulize hawa watu, meaning Azimio, schedule ya maandamano ndio tuwape askari wa kuwachunga wasiharibu mali ya watu. Kama wanataka kufanya maandamano kila siku, wiki, kila mwezi na kwa miaka mingapi, kwa sababu tumewazoea. By the way, Ruto anasema kwamba hawajui watajua, But again, what Ruto is forgetting is that he had told the Kenyans that he wanted Azimio la Umoja to play their opposition role. I am seeing Raila Odinga and his team already, they have assumed that position. They are doing their job. And this is what Babu Owino is reminding Ruto. I want to tell Ruto, we will oppose every bad thing you do in this country because that is our inherited duty. They are also ready for that. What I'm learning is that Raila Odinga is now changing the tune on what he was talking about. Before he was pushing for Cherera, for the IEBC commissioners. But now it is turning. He's no longer focusing on Cherera, but he wants to focus on exposing what happened at the IEBC. He's now focusing on telling Kenyans more on how the Ruto government is a tribal government. The choice of his cabinet, PSS, CSS, and CASS. He wants to tell Kenyans more on other things that Ruto is doing it wrong. Because remember, Ruto created a situation to look like he wants to involve those people who help him to get into this government. So, if you gave him vote, you get to his government by choosing someone in your region. What Ruto is forgetting is that he is not going to collect taxes from Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley to govern this country. He is expecting to collect taxes from Nyanza region, Wakisi waleta taxes, Western, Coast, everywhere for him to run the government. But again, what people are asking for, it is what we refer to as representation. In as much I'm giving my tax from Western and Nyanza region, I want to see being represented in that government so that the person who will be oversighting my taxes on how to run that government should also be from my area. So Raila is telling him, no. Representation should be there. I remember one day I was telling Ruto, if you're not going to do development in our areas, because that's another thing this team might just fall into. They might go further to focus on the areas where they got the votes to do development there, forgetting that the taxes is collected equally from the entire country. That's why Raila has to call for public participation, public rallies, mass rallies, and educate the public, expose Ruto. So that going forward, Ruto will be put to a task to do the right thing. And these are just some of the reasons why Ruto is so much angry. Whatever Kenyans do not understand as of now is that what Ruto is saying is not what he's going to do. Whatever he has kept quiet about is maybe what he's going to do. Because that has been the nature of William Samoei Ruto. Mambo mengi ambayo anasema huwa hafanyi. Lakini yale ambayo huwa asemi ndio huwa anafanya mara nyingi. First of all, listen to Raila Amolo Odinga assuring his supporters that whether these people are throwing threats, whether they are silent, he's going to proceed with his public rallies.
Unda serikali. Tumeona wanaweka kati ya wale kwanza wamefukuza wale ambao walikuwa katibu wa kutenda kazi, yani principal secretaries. Principal secretaries are civil servants ambaye hatakikani serikali ikibadilika ati wanafutwa kazi. Wamefuta principal secretaries wote, karibu wote kazi. Alafu yeye anaajiri na analeta ubaguzi. Sasa katika hiyo kazi ya civil servants, permanent principal secretaries, ametoa watu wote, ameleta watu wengine na mingi yote ameleta tu kabila yake. Tumeona hiyo. Tena wanaweza kuweka principal secretary 51 na hakuna hata Mkisii moja huko. Hakuna hata Mkisii moja. Wakisii sio wa Kenya. Wakisii sio wa Kenya. Ile bila yeye ameajiri watu, ametoa ubaguzi kubwa zaidi. Ametumia ukabila, tena ameonyesha sura mbaya ya ukabila. Kutenganisha makabila zingine na kuweka kando. Hiyo si tunapinga hiyo. Si tunapinga hiyo. Sivyo? Tena sasa yeye amesema analeta ile mahindi ya bandia. GMO. Mnataka GMO? Mnataka GMO? Wangapi wamekataa GMO? Nione mkono hapa.
Now, as I wind this discussion, I think there is one thing you can learn from Raila Odinga. You can read where he's heading to. It is going to be very hard for Ruto in this country to bring GMO and let Kenyans accept it. Because now Raila Odinga is already telling Kenyans to reject the GMO. If he thought he's going to sort out the issue of food security in this country by allowing GMO, then Raila is saying no. Even the people Raila Odinga is addressing, in as much they are hungry, they are also afraid of this GMO thing. So there are many things Ruto is intending to introduce into this country. But Raila is looking for other way to oppose these things and put Ruto on toes to do the right thing. They will talk about the issue of Hustlers Fund, and they're going to expose it on how Ruto is using Hustlers Fund to earn money from Kenyans. They want to do business using the government in the name of a fund or a project, but earn profit. Sometimes also go to an extent of robbing poor Kenyans in the name of saving money as you take a loan. I asked in the beginning, where is this money going to? Which bank? Some people even don't have a bank account. They only have M-Pesa. So when someone tells you that we are putting your money on NSSF, first of all, not everyone in this country has an NSSF account. Sio kila mtu, ni watu wachache ambao wameajiriwa kazi. Ukienda kwa NSSF you will get the report. Sasa yule mwenye ako na M-Pesa na hana NSSF, hiyo pesa unamwekea wapi? Huyo mwenye hana NHIF na ako na M-Pesa, hiyo pesa inaingiaje kwa account yake ya NHIF? So many questions.